Hello friends, this is Ree with Tea with Ree. I am going to talk to you a little bit today about an Oracle card deck, but actually I wanted to make a correction to yesterday's video. I did a really cool unboxing video and said that this bracelet was quartz. It's actually Herkimer diamond. Unfortunately, I ordered 3 and only received 2 because I had intended to give myself one. But I'm going to still keep one because I have earned it. And so there is only going to be one in the store. But so it is a Herkimer diamond, and it is double terminated because it has 2 points. And it matches a necklace I have, so I'm going to keep it. And we talked about the importance of joy, and this necklace, or I'm sorry, this bracelet definitely gives me joy because Herkimer diamond is a very important stone, and in sending the energy out with my dominant hand, I also receive what I give with what this is. So anyway, oh, and actually, I wanted to mention, since we're headed into dry mouth season, I always have problems with dry lips, and I get cracked lips on the side because of my medication, and I love this item. It's called the Magic Stick, and we have this under the lip balms in our Bath and Body section. And at first I didn't think that I would care for it. It's kind of weird looking. But this stuff is amazing because I used to like really crack my lips and they would bleed, and I could never find anything to help them. And the regular lip balms, everybody loves these, and this is by the same maker, Wild Botanicals. And I think we only have a few of these left, so I'm going to be ordering more. But when I use this on the cracks in the corners of my lips, within like 24 hours it heals them, and it's pretty amazing. And they also make I meant to bring this down, but I love the hand balm too that she makes, and a few people have discovered that secret as well. So I don't know, maybe we only have one of those in stock. I'm going to have to restock that one soon, but I just thought I would mention this because we're headed into that season. So if anybody is interested in checking those out, we have quite a few lip balms as well. So I'm just going to take a quick, this is my tea for today. These sell at Whole Foods, and I have to keep my electrolytes up because that's a problem as well. So this is my tea for today. So I wanted to talk to you about another deck by Kyle Gray. This is called Keepers of the Light, and I love the color of the deck. It's very pretty. You can see the infinity with the angel wings there. I'm just going to move the camera down so you can see what I'm doing here. So since we're just coming out of the dark of the moon, the new moon, I just want to do a reading for the beginning, middle, and end of the month. So let's kind of, okay, this one's kind of popping out there for the beginning, middle, and we got 2 cards for the end there. I'm realizing you can't see them, so okay, so these are the end. So this one is the beginning, Saint Germain. Saint Germain is karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. So, oh, I can hear my wind chime going out there. It's pretty windy outside. So there is a lot going on in the world right now. There's a lot of drama going on, and it can kind of pull us away from our own stuff. And right now, especially the light workers out there, we need to be working on our own stuff and raising our own vibration because we are needed right now. It's time to stop looking at what others are doing and worrying about them, and And certainly it is easy to look at what others are doing, especially when you see what they are doing is affecting the world negatively. Um, but we really need to work on ourselves and releasing what is going on within us that we might need to let go of, that we might need to rise above. So the Saint Germain, um, and he's also, he's got this crystal and wings right in the heart center. And I remember less about Saint Germain than I used to know. I will admit that, but um, he has something to do with sacred geometry, if I remember correctly. But what I'm really drawn to is, you might not be able to see it very well, but there's angel wings and this gemstone right at his heart center. And that really draws me into the idea of the Sacred Heart and really drawing into your own self and your own heart center and raising your own vibration of your own soul, which is kind of what I was already saying. And he's also wearing a violet cloak, and the cards are violet too. And I don't know if they all have this violet energy, but when I connected with Mother Earth herself and she called me to rise, it was when I said the word violet. So I really connect with that energy of the word violet and the idea of drawing our own sacred energy and rising up. And so the karma releasing really does fit that, of letting go of the stuff that doesn't fit you and rising up within yourself, worrying about your own karma and releasing that, and worrying about raising your own soul. So that is toward the beginning of the month, what we need to focus on right now. And let's see what we're looking at toward the middle of the month. Ooh, Mercury. Well, yeah, I think Mercury goes retrograde like September 27th, so that's interesting. All right, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Well, if this is a personal thing for me, if my father is listening to this, I'm going to say, listen, dude, you not talking to me is really hurting me. It hurts me. Pick up the phone, man. Call me. Stop being a butt face. All right? So for the rest of you, Mercury says we need to have open communication. We need to communicate from the heart. Get a weight off your chest by speaking your truth. Speak from love and be heard. I've tried so many times and it doesn't happen for me, but maybe it can happen for you. And this is what I was talking about with the catechist the other day. You see the two snakes rising up in the center with health and healing. Well, yeah, for me that does fit, because the pain of me not feeling heard by my father does affect my physical health. But on this catechist, there are angel wings on the top. That's interesting. I don't know what that means for me. But maybe for you guys, rising up in your health and healing, this can also mean the rising up with the snakes can mean rising up your kundalini energy and rising up to the top of that, reaching your soul self, your higher self. So Mercury going retrograde, to tell you the truth, I'm not a fan of Mercury going retrograde because it always messes stuff up for me. Mercury just does not seem to like me. Mercury going retrograde is supposed to be a time of review, and it can be a useful time. I try to be positive about it, but it always seems to mess up stuff with my website or, something like that. So I'm gonna try not to put energy there, but this guy is a pretty angel, isn't he? We'll just pretend it's gonna be something pretty, okay? So Mercury is gonna be going into its shadow phase, and around September 27th, I believe it is, goes into shadow. and it does create problems with communication. So being open and honest is probably going to be good, but make sure that you uh, leave leave the option for things not the option, trying to I'm having a hard time coming up with the word, um, brain fog and fibromyalgia are friends. I'm having trouble with open communication, Mercury. um, So anyway, get the weight off your chest and speak your truth with love so that you can be heard. But leave room, leave space for things to get messed up, and so that you can open your heart and hear with a loving heart, so that it's okay if something doesn't come across quite clearly. Don't get upset um, if something doesn't come across quite clearly, or um, gets misunderstood, because it's possible when Mercury is in retrograde. Um, that planet has it in for me sometimes, but we'll just pretend that it's not going to this time. All right, so 2 cards came out toward the end of the month, so let's see what we've got. Oh, Buddha and Lady Nada. Okay, and so she's got a bunch of roses around her head. And then we've got Buddha, who is Christ energy. So basically this is Mother Mary energy, and this is Christ energy. And this is awesome for the end of the month. This is exactly what I want to see and what I try to create in the world. So September is awesome. This is really what I want to see. So we've got this beautiful goddess energy, heart awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Well, that's awesome. That's what I'm trying to create with the blessings that I've been offering, and that I've started to offer. So, yeah, that's awesome. I love to see that. Look at how beautiful that is. And then we've got Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, and trust your inner voice. That's awesome. All right, so, well, I definitely didn't like the middle of the month, but I'm okay now. This is good. All right, so we're good. What do you guys think? Got Saint Germain, Mercury, and then this awesome energy at the end of the month. I don't even know if I'm showing you this right. All right, so it's the first time I've done a card reading, I think, on camera. Oh, but look at this. She also has 5 pearls at the top of her head. And pearls are wisdom. So she's bringing in divine wisdom as well. And then he has a mandala of gold around his head. The Om symbol. As you can tell, I look for symbols within the cards, and not just what the little message is at the bottom of the cards. I think I have maybe done 3 readings with this deck, and I did those maybe like 4 years ago, so I'm really unfamiliar with this deck. But I wanted to show you how I might do a reading with cards that I'm completely unfamiliar with. And it's okay to be completely unfamiliar with the deck and really kind of let go to the energy when you're in that space. And that's how I find the energy, find the information that I need to see, because I just let go and see what's there. You may have even seen information that I didn't pick up on. So anyway, I just wanted to have a moment with you, and I hope it was helpful to you. Take care and have a blessed day.